Guys, I think I found out what the true aesthetic physique looks like. It's not a V taper, which might shock a lot of you. It is a diamond taper. Now really think about it. Diamond taper. Think about your most aesthetic influences, the superheroes on movies. You know how they have a very strong and a physique where you just look at them and you go, "Holy fuck, this guy looks strong." That kind of physique. David Lade, I don't know, Superman, even Spider Man, but Spider Man's not that big, right? He's just more of a lean guy. But anyway, when you look at them, they don't just have a V taper because you'll see a lot of guys at the gym that have a V taper. You know, they have wide lats, and you look at them, you go, "Oh yeah, this guy looks really wide," but he doesn't look big to you. He doesn't look really. He doesn't really catch your eye with the aesthetics, right? And the reason why is he doesn't have a diamond taper. When you have a diamond taper, you have this sort of physique where you have a thick neck, big upper traps, but you're also very wide, so you have big lats, and then it as you're going down to your waist, it sort of converges. That's the physique you really want if aesthetics is your goal. If you want to look aesthetic, if you want to look big, right? So what should you train? So I've already said the muscles that truly make a diamond taper physique, that the physique that is actually aesthetics, includes your neck, which makes your upper body wider on the top, and then down to your upper traps, gives it that diamond, sort of taper on the top, and then we've got the shoulders, making you look wide, and then you've got your lats, brings it, which is what brings it together as you go down to the waist, and those muscles really, really make a diamond taper physique. And that's a physique that will truly make you look aesthetics. When you look at someone with a diamond taper physique, you'll just understand what I'm talking about. You go, "Holy fuck, this guy looks big and aesthetic as hell." So now that we know what the diamond taper physique looks like, how do we train it? What exercises do we do to train those muscles? And this section is probably going to be more boring because I'm not talking about some mind boggling stuff, right? It's stuff that you'll see at the gym, but you might not be training in your routine, in your programs. So, what are they? First of all, your neck muscles. The neck is a muscle that's neglected by 99% of people that go to the gym and also most of the training programs that are put out there. Because it's not a muscle that you would use in your daily life, so people don't really feel the need to train it. And they said they want a sleeper physique, all this stuff. Bro, I don't want a sleeper physique. I want a awake physique. I want a physique where people look at me and they know that I'm big. Even when I wear a shirt, people look at me and they go, "Holy shit, this guy lifts." That's the physique that I want. So make sure you train your neck, do neck curls, neck extension, and side neck curls or extension. Those are the only exercises you really need. If you want to know how to do them, there are other YouTubers online. I've also made a video on how to start training all the muscles on your body that makes a good physique. You can go watch that video if you want, but make sure you train your neck. It's gonna make a lot of difference in the physique. Even if you look big, even if you look jacked in the other muscles, but you have a thin neck, a pencil neck, something about your physique will just turn people off. So make sure you train your neck. And then you've got the upper traps. Again, another muscle that is neglected in most programs. Most back days, most pull days won't have upper traps in their exercise selection. So make sure you train the upper traps. Very simple, just do vertical shrugs. That will train the upper portion of your traps. Make sure you focus on shoulder retraction. And that will activate the upper traps greatly. And moving on from the upper traps, we've got the shoulders. So the side delts is what makes you look wide. So spam lateral raises. Interestingly, shoulder presses also build a lot of side delts, and so does rear delts. So if minimalism is your, I don't know, if you is your training motto, you can actually take out lateral raises and just spam shoulder presses and rear delts instead. Because research has shown that the side delts get ample activation from those two exercises. And you can go and watch Alex Leonidas. He's actually done a lot of research on this, and he's found out that you don't necessarily need lateral raises in your training program. But anyway, make sure you train your side delts, makes your physique look really wide. And moving on, we've got the lats. Obviously, everybody knows that the lats is the V-taper physique. So just do a variation of pull down and pull up. I would suggest you to use a narrower handle that makes your elbow tucked in. So I guess a V handle. If you have them at your gym, it makes your elbows tucked down. And when you're doing your pulling movements, pulling up or pulling down, make sure to visualize bringing the bar towards your upper abs. This will make sure that you swing your elbows in a swing path where you are contracting your lats rather than your traps. What most people do with pull downs is they'll visualize pulling the bar towards their chest. And when you do so, what happens is you are promoting scapular retraction. And when you do that, it engages your traps. It won't stimulate your lats as much, and you go home and think, why were traps activated when I did pull downs? You know? So make sure, use a narrow grip, tucked elbows, and bring the bar towards your upper abs. And you shouldn't bring it towards your chest. You should rather have it a bit in front of your body like this. And when you bring it towards your upper abs, it really promotes that swing path naturally already, so you don't have to worry about it. And once you start training these muscles, you realize that your physique will start looking so much better in terms of the frame, right? You have a diamond taper frame that when people see you from afar, they'll go, holy shit, this guy, something about this guy really makes him look aesthetics and strong and powerful. Now, obviously, you still need to train the other muscles. The chest gives you that thickness, and the back. You shouldn't only do pull downs for your back, because even if your back looks wide, but then from the back people see that you lack depth, you lack thickness, it'll still make your physique look off. It won't look as good as if you have a thick back as well. So make sure you train the other areas as well. But I just want to put it out there that a diamond taper is what a true aesthetic physique should look like. It's the physique that superheroes have. It's the physique that all your aesthetic influencers online have. But you just haven't realized that it's not a V taper. It's a diamond taper. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.